And at number 10, Jessica Simpson. Throughout her career, Jessica Simpson has changed a lot, at some points looking unrecognizable from her former self. Many credited the change in her appearance to simple weight gain, while others speculated that she got cosmetic work done. But we now know that Jessica was suffering with alcoholism that caused a dramatic change in her appearance. Jessica decided to speak about this part of her past in a recent Instagram photo. In the long caption, she describes how she looked unrecognizable during her battle with alcoholism. In the photo, her face looks incredibly puffy and inflamed. She explained the photo was from 2017 at the height of her addiction. She said in part, quote, "This person in the early morning of November 1st, 2017 is an unrecognizable version of myself. I had so much self-discovery to unlock and explore, and now fans understand why she took time away from the spotlight in the last few years." And at number 9, Sharon Osbourne. Sharon Osbourne is no stranger to plastic surgery, and she's used procedures to stop the aging process along with helping her lose weight. But she's had a love-hate relationship with the enhancements, and back in 2013 she revealed she was done with surgery altogether. But that went out the window in 2019 when she revealed that she got another facelift, making it her 4th ever. Sharon's most famous procedure took place in 1999, and she lost over 100 pounds after she underwent gastric bypass surgery. In 2007, Sharon admitted at that time that she had spent roughly $530,000 on cosmetic surgeries and enhancements, and obviously that's clear with the change in her appearance. And at number 8, Rumer Willis. After Rumer stepped out looking very different from her usual self, fans speculated that she went under the knife. It was rumored that she received a nose job, reduced her chin, and had lip injections, but she denies getting any work done. In 2014, Rumer told Entertainment Tonight that although she wasn't against plastic surgery, she had never had anything herself, saying, quote, "If I choose to do something myself, it's because I've thought about it. If it's going to make me feel better, I won't be ashamed of the choices that I make." But she then claimed that she has not gotten plastic surgery, even though some reports stated that she had. Apparently she thought about surgery when she was younger and getting bullied, but now she owns her flaws. And at number 7, Dolores Catania. The Real Housewives of New Jersey star went through multiple plastic surgeries since she was cast on reality TV. During part 1 of the show's reunion episode, she revealed that she got a full plastic surgery makeover ahead of the reunion. She's admitted to getting tummy tuck surgery, breast augmentation, facelift, liposuction, and a Brazilian butt lift in the past. Then on the reunion, she says she got a quote new vagina along with a full body lipo, saying that she got lipo on her arms, legs, and taking that fat and putting it in her butt, along with getting Botox and fillers. She even claimed that she probably gets the most plastic surgery out of any of the housewives, saying she needs to look her best for the cameras. And at number 6, Larissa Dos Santos Lima. The 90 Day Fiancé star revealed an entirely new look in September of 2020 after she allegedly spent $72,000 on cosmetic enhancements. She's even said that she's addicted to plastic surgery in 2019, telling Us Weekly, quote, "I admit it, I'm addicted to cosmetic procedures. My dream is to have big breast implants, which would be my first actual cosmetic surgery." Her fans are not the only people that claim she looks unrecognizable. Her ex-husband, Colt Johnson, reacted to her change in appearance in July of 2020, saying, quote, "I don't recognize her. I mean, I looked at the wedding photos I have of her and was like, this is not the same person." On an episode of the show, she revealed she's gotten lipo, Botox, and filler in her nose and chin. Halfway number 5, Jocelyn Wildenstein. Jocelyn Wildenstein is a prime example of someone who took plastic surgery too far and now regrets it. Before her botched procedures, she was a beautiful model known for her natural beauty, but now she's known as the Catwoman. Jocelyn apparently started changing her appearance to make her husband happy, and she even modeled her look after big cats because her late husband was a big cat lover, specifically modeling her eyes after a lynx. Over the years, she's gotten surgery on her eyes to make them look more cat-like, as well as receiving brow and facelifts, injections, implants, and more. Because of all this work, she's unrecognizable from her former self and hasn't been cast in anything since. And at number 4, Janice Dickinson. Janice Dickinson was one of the world's first supermodels, moving from modeling to reality TV and publishing. But as she got older, she got concerned about aging and started getting cosmetic enhancements to stay young. Now she's made herself totally different and nobody wants to hire her anymore. She admitted that she got her first cosmetic procedure at the age of 33. In an interview with ABC News, Janice revealed all her procedures. Quote, "Brow lift, yes, I've had my brow lifted. I was getting a little bit of sag coming down my face, so they lifted it up. Yes, I've had collagen put in, injections, it's for the fine lines on my face." Most notably, her mouth is stretched out and sagging and looks completely botched. And at number 3, Katie Price. British model Katie Price has been vocal about how much she regrets her cosmetic enhancements, even saying at one point she felt like she looked like a monster. Katie has revealed some of the procedures that she's received over the years, and they include a full body liposuction, eye and lip lifts, liposuction under her chin, and fat injected into her bum. Apparently during one of her procedures, there was a complication that could have cost her life. At that point, she realized these cosmetic enhancements were not worth it, and the repeated procedures had put her life in danger. She said at one point she was asking herself what the hell that she'd done, adding, quote, "I've gone to hell and back. It was horrific. Oh my god, I look like a monster out of a horror movie." Katie was reportedly all natural until the age of 30, then she started getting numerous procedures to stop the signs of aging. And at number 2, Charlotte Crosby. The Geordie Shore star has been getting surgery ever since she got on TV and has changed drastically. It's at the point where some fans are worried that she may have a surgery addiction. Charlotte's openly admitted that she had a nose job back in 2016. She also admits to getting lip filler once a year and getting a boob job to correct a medical condition she was born with that gave her a, quote, uniboob. At first, Charlotte hid her rhinoplasty from fans, but then weeks later she posted a YouTube vlog about the entire process. But fans think that Charlotte doesn't disclose everything that she's had done and still keeps some of it hidden. After she posted photos from a holiday she took to Brazil, the comments accused her of getting more work done. At this point, fans feel she will never be satisfied with the way she looks. And finally, number 1, Christina Aguilera. In 2018, Christina stepped out with an entirely new appearance, which got fans talking. Her face looked very puffy and swollen, potentially from too much filler. Surgeons and fans had tons of reactions to her new look. One plastic surgeon said, quote, "Christina may have the appearance of fuller cheeks due to increased volume from fillers such as Voluma or Restylane." Another said, quote, "I believe that Christina's puffiness can be attributed to overfilled facial fillers like Bellafill or Voluma. She probably tried to fill out any wrinkles and give her face some youthful fullness." In 2015, it was also reported that Christina got a nose job. One surgeon said that he believes her doctor used cartilage to rebuild her nose after her first nose job was botched. And at number 10, Zac Efron. After Zac Efron appeared on a Facebook watch event for Bill Nye's Earth Day musical, the internet was set ablaze with rumors that he had gotten cosmetic surgery to change his face. The lower half of his face looked much more prominent, including his jaw and lips, which both looked to be fuller. Many Twitter users speculated that Efron might have gotten cosmetic surgery, like bad Botox or fillers. One TikTok doctor even thought that Efron could have recently gotten his wisdom teeth removed. Zac hasn't commented on the situation, but one of his best friends recently spoke out and denied rumors of plastic surgery. And at number 9, JoJo Siwa. JoJo Siwa is famous for her classic Nickelodeon look. She always has her blonde hair up, tied tightly with a big bow. She also wears very bright colors. However, she shocked the internet in 2020 when she decided to briefly change her signature look and dyed her hair brown. In the video reveal, she showed her before self, then cut to her with brown hair, and her hair was not in a ponytail, which was probably a bigger shock to some people. I know it was for me. It seems that JoJo's trying to change her signature look, and she's trying to look more toned down. James Charles also got in on the transformation in 2020, when he gave her a completely new look in one of his YouTube videos. And at number 8, Will Smith. Will Smith exposed his quarantine weight gain in a recent Instagram post. The photo, which was posted on May 3rd, is captioned, quote, "I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm in the worst shape of my life." It showed Smith in black shorts and an unzipped hoodie. This version of Will is a lot different than the buff guy that we're used to seeing on screen, but his comments were quickly flooded with support, with people thanking him for the honesty and saying that he still looks in pretty good shape. The post currently has over 6.5 million likes, and honestly I'm so happy that he's able to poke fun at himself like this. And at number 7, Noah Centineo. Heartthrob Noah Centineo has shocked fans multiple times over the last year with his physical changes. In 2020 during lockdown, he shocked fans with his unrecognizable look during an Instagram live. In that live stream, he had grown out his hair and beard and looked completely different from the person that we know from his movies. But that's not all. He also had another transformation in March of 2021. He posted a few pictures to Instagram of his chiseled abs and grown out curly hair. The new look is in preparation for DC's Black Adam, alongside Dwayne Johnson. Apparently he's been training like crazy to get his body in peak shape for that film. And at number 6, KJ Apa. I best know KJ Apa as the heartthrob in Riverdale, but when he's not filming, he looks completely different. He shocked fans when he uploaded a photo to Instagram of him looking kinda shabby, with messy grown out hair and a beard. The comments were very mixed, with some people calling him unhinged or homeless, while others still thought he looked as attractive as ever. And if you thought Apa looked different on his Instagram, you will not believe his TikTok. His username is Fifi is Queen, and the TikTok account is almost exclusively videos of him dancing really strangely. That's the best way I can put it. Honestly, you really just have to see for yourself to know what I'm talking about. Halfway at number 5, Kristen Stewart. During quarantine, Kristen Stewart decided to make a drastic change to her hair by dyeing it bright orange. Hairstylist CJ Romero dyed her hair a shade of orange they called Cosmic Rust. And longtime fans of Kristen's might not be all that surprised because she actually wore a very similar shade of orange for the 2019 Met Gala. The hairstylist also posted some photos of Kristen Stewart and Emma Roberts together on the same day. It seems that Emma also got a haircut of her own and was sporting a shagged cut. The orange hair has faded a lot over time and is now a lot more muted than it once was. And at number 4, Casey Cott. During quarantine, Riverdale actor Casey Cott decided to take his hair into his own hands. And instead of letting it grow out into a shaggy mess, he gave himself a buzz cut. And he didn't just cut it out of utility, it was also for a good cause. Cott and his brother shared that they shaved their heads for a water charity, which provides clean drinking water to communities in need, mostly overseas. The family had planned to reach a goal of $10,000, but far exceeded it. Apparently, a big push for the Clean Water Initiative was the coronavirus, because people in developing nations were not able to wash their hands with clean water. And at number 3, Hilary Duff. Hilary Duff loves changing her hair color. She loves it so much she's dyed her hair blue twice during lockdown. The first time she dyed her hair a shade of blue, she actually did it herself. Then months later she wanted to go back to the color again, so she enlisted the help of her stylist. In February of 2021, she posted that after she got back from a trip from New York, she was itching to change her hair color. But she wanted to make sure that everyone knew the change had nothing to do with the gender of her baby, saying in the caption of the Instagram quote, "And I swear this doesn't mean I'm having a boy. My mom thought I was trying to tell everyone something," adding that at that point she actually didn't know the gender of the child. And at number 2, Sarah Hyland. Actress Sarah Hyland definitely came down with a case of quarantine boredom, so she decided to dress up as Joe Exotic from Tiger King, along with her fiance Wells Adams dressing up as Carol Baskin. The caption on the photo was, quote, "That be Carol Baskin killed her husband." And honestly, stuff like this is why Sarah Hyland and Wells Adams are easily my favorite couple. Their costume was so elaborate that Wells even had a can of sardines in his hand, referencing when Carol Baskin said that in order for tigers to have killed her ex-husband, he would have needed to ingest sardine oil. Kinda specific, Carol. And finally at number 1, Amber Rose. Amber Rose has now joined the club of celebrities with face tattoos. She debuted the forehead tattoo on her OnlyFans in October of 2020. To give you a reminder of some other celebrities with face tattoos, we have Justin Bieber, Zayn Malik, Halsey, and Post Malone. The tattoo is a huge cursive writing that reads, quote, "Bash Slash." This is a tribute to her children Sebastian and Slash. Amber responded to the hate that she was getting for the tattoo, writing, quote, "I don't live my life for other people. If I let people affect me in that way, I would just be miserable every day. I wouldn't be the great mom that I am." Her boyfriend Alexander A.E. Edwards not only supported the decision, but also decided to get a face tattoo as well. His is also on his forehead with the numerical dates of the children's birthdays. And at number 10, we got Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian debuted a completely new hairstyle in July of 2020. Bright red hair, if you can believe it. At first, everyone thought it was just a wig. However, Kim's hairstylist, Chris Appleton, cleared that up on his Instagram. And alongside a picture of Kim, he wrote the caption, quote, "Red head. It's not a wig before you start with that ish." Apparently, Kim made the change because her favorite hair color is red, and Kim wanted to change it up after months of social distancing. Appleton added, quote, "Kim is a trendsetter and not afraid of doing something new. We have done the blonde and the pink before, and the red was unexpected. I love that about Kim." And even though the dyeing process took about 2 hours from start to finish, Appleton said Kim's hair is so healthy, he can do practically whatever he wants with it. However, Kim didn't end up keeping the color for long and is now back to her brunette. And at number 9, Cole Sprouse. Cole Sprouse is known for his days on the Disney Channel as well as on Riverdale, but it seems that no matter how old he gets, he still keeps playing teenagers. Cole decided to poke fun at this by growing out his facial hair in quarantine. He first posted the look onto his Instagram where he captioned the post, quote, "How to polarize a young fan base," along with a photo of the mustache and goatee. When Jimmy Fallon asked about the new look, Sprouse said, quote, "I was growing my hair out and my mustache for a role, but then quarantine hit and I figured, you know what, I'm gonna be playing a 17-year-old for the next 80 years of my life. I might as well give myself a second to actually figure if I can grow a mustache." And now that Riverdale is back filming, his stash is now gone. And at number 8, Dylan Minnette. 13 Reasons Why star Dylan Minnette made a big change while filming was paused for the show, and he dyed his hair pink. The original color he debuted on his Instagram was a pinky purple color in May of 2020, but Dylan is actually known to change his hair color pretty often, and actually dyed his hair a bluish green color when the show paused filming in 2019. 2019. Dylan also dyed his hair bleach blonde at one point during the year as well. So clearly he likes to have fun with his hair, or he's just changing his look so he won't get recognized in public. Maybe a bit of both. And at number 7, Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa is another celebrity that decided to go pink to change up her look. While locked down, she gave in to boredom and put pink streaks in her blonde hair. In the post revealing her new hair, she said, quote, "This week's experiment, pink hair. I haven't acquired a new skill, but I have joined World of Warcraft." Lipa's boyfriend, Anwar Hadid, was also present in the picture, helping her with the dye job by putting the dye on the back of her head. And that's just a whole other level of trust in the relationship, letting your boyfriend dye your hair. Would you let your boyfriend do that? I guess in quarantine, she really didn't have another choice, did she? This actually wasn't her first transformation. She also debuted a new bang look, saying in the caption of that post that the new hairstyle was not actually intentional bangs, but her hair was so damaged that her hair just basically broke off, leaving her with bangs. And at number 6, Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus is known for changing her entire look and persona around whatever new music that she's releasing. During the Can't Be Tamed era, she was edgy Miley, with her classic brown curly locks but showing more skin than her Disney days. Then for bangers, she chopped her hair off, bleached it, and started wearing crazy colorful outfits. Miley kept this shocking aesthetic for a few years until she went more natural for her Younger Now album. And now we're in Miley's Plastic Hearts era, where she's wearing a classic rock aesthetic, mullet and all. During an episode of her Bright-Minded Instagram live series, Miley actually revealed that she cut her own hair and bangs in lockdown. And that's just classic Miley, I'm not surprised at all that she cut her own hair. Very proud. Halfway number 5, Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish definitely had the most shocking transformation on this entire list. In July of 2020, she decided to shave off her entire head of hair. When talking about the huge transformation, she said, quote, "Just loving my new look, thought I'd share with y'all. The best part is when water hits my head, it feels like kisses from God. Hashtag she ready for more of God's love." She even shared a video of herself on FaceTime with her stylist where you can see her shaving off her own hair with his guidance. Haddish told Jimmy Fallon that she had been wanting to shave her head for years, and when it was announced that red carpets and filming would be paused for the pandemic, she knew it was the perfect time. And at number 4, Emilia Clarke. After Game of Thrones wrapped for good, Clarke decided to channel Cersei Lannister by giving herself a blonde pixie cut. Apparently for the final season of the show, she decided to dye her brown hair bleach blonde, just like her character Daenerys Targaryen. But the bleaching left her hair so damaged that she had to cut it all off, saying in an interview, quote, "My hair was so fried that I basically had to cut it all off like a proper Leonardo DiCaprio Romeo and Juliet boy cut. Now my hair has naturally grown out. I give it more nourishment than you could possibly imagine. It's my proudest achievement, and I don't plan on ever cutting it again. I'm going to be 90 with it down to my bum. That's my plan." And I'll be very interested to see if she actually sticks with that plan. And at number 3, Anna Camp. Pitch Perfect actor Anna Camp also dyed her hair pink in lockdown. One of the many celebrities that I've covered that have dyed their hair pink, and not the last either. And her hair change might actually be the coolest, because her brown roots go to blonde hair and then change into pink hair at the tips. I guess she was inspired to make the change after she wore a pink wig for the TV show Perfect Harmony just a few weeks before. However, she quickly changed back to her classic blonde hair. And at number 2, Elle Fanning. Elle Fanning is known for her classic long blonde hair, but she made a major change to her look last year. And she's another star that decided to make the switch from blonde to pink in lockdown, sharing a photo to Instagram of her wet hair after a shower. She didn't give much intel on how she got the peachy pink color, but since she took the picture in lockdown, it's safe to assume that she did it herself. In the picture you can see that her phone case is also a peachy pink with a strawberry shortcake cartoon on it. So maybe that's where she got the hair inspiration from. And finally number 1, Ricky Martin. I think Ricky Martin may have broken the record for the celebrity who dyed their hair the fastest after quarantine started. And in March of 2020, he debuted his new dark pink hair to the world. He did this in an Instagram video where he revealed that his son was actually the reason for the change. Apparently his son Valentino had already gone pink, and one of his twin boys wanted to follow along. So Ricky decided to dye his hair as well. He even let one of his sons pick out the hair color for him. The name of the hair dye was Red Passion, which definitely makes sense looking at the after. He also took the time to urge fans to stay home to stop the spread. I'm gonna shout out some comments from my last video on Zayn Malik. Job said, "Perry Edwards was so pretty and talented, Zayn really screwed her over, sad for her. In one way I'm sad that she had to go through that, but then I feel like she's so great now, Little Mix is so great now, isn't she pregnant? So she's doing great, and Zayn is not doing great, so clearly that tells you who, won the breakup." Then MLG Gamer said, "Wow, he just called his own band's music generic, why join the band then?" So true. I think he maybe was like, oh, I don't really know about this, and then they started to get so popular, he was like, how can I possibly leave this? which clearly means that people like their music, whether it's generic or not. And yeah, he probably just stayed in it for the money and the fame, because now that he's left, is anyone talking about him? Sorry, not sorry. Other than this, I haven't heard of any of things that he's done career-wise. Then Nicki Nicole said, they should have took a lot of time before having a baby. They never had a good relationship. We all knew this wasn't going to last. Yeah, I definitely get the vibe that the baby was not, you know, planned. I think that's safe to say, because they're so on and off again. I mean, I don't think that it was wise of them, let's say, to have a child together. And I think maybe they even knew that they might not last forever, but at least they have a beautiful daughter that they hopefully both will, you know, care for and spend time with, and it'll all be fine and they can co-parent well. But before I go, I'm gonna shout out some comments from my video on celebrities exposed by their managers. Emilia Clarke said, it makes me sad to hear that any of the Spice Girls were unhappy during their run. I'm still a big fan of them. Yeah, I mean, hopefully she wasn't actually unhappy. I think she just wasn't maybe the happiest she could have been, but I mean, good thing she's happy now with her fashion work. Then Michael said 447, so Sharon roofied Ozzy against his will, time to cancel her. I mean, that is what she said. It's clear that he knows about it now. You know, I'm sure they've worked it out, but a little suspicious. Then MLG Gamer said, I will give props to Scooter Braun for his good manipulation so that Justin Bieber didn't go any further directions with his substance issues. But I still don't like him because of what he did to Tay Tay. Yeah, I think a lot of people definitely don't like Scooter Braun. There is a lot of shadiness about him. Like, if you kind of look at what he's done with his other clients, he's done very well with Ariana and Justin, but also, I don't know, he's kind of a shady dude. But before I go, I'm gonna shout out some comments from celeb marriages that didn't last. Jabbar said, if marriages are gonna be that short, then there's no reason to even get married. I agree with that. I'm one of those people, like, when I marry you, we're gonna make sure it's for real, and then you're never leaving me. Like, I'm sorry, like, you're never leaving me. We are bound for life. And MLG Gamer said, does anyone get the feeling the word commitment isn't in the dictionary for some celebrities' books? Either cheating or they did get together with someone, but they left for whatever reason. Yeah, a lot of cheating. I don't know what it is with celebrities. Maybe they can always think they're doing better, or they just always want to feel like they can do better. I don't really understand it. Then Beezer said, celebrating 12 years of being married to my best friend on Monday. Congratulations, that is a very, very awesome achievement. Then CD said, who the heck is Chris Hampshire? Did I say Chris Hampshire? Chris Humphries. But I mean, no one knew who he was before. So if you're trying to get that, yeah, no one knew who he was before. We still kind of don't.